visit Mr. Cello.
Tea!
To visit Mr. Cello.
Everyone, let's play in a very high key, like this. Ah!
Let's all play a high note. High note. Let's hit the heights with our high notes. High.
Oh!
Low note. Everyone, let's get down by playing some low notes.
Low!
Low notes. Yay! That must be where Mr. Cello lives. Play our high notes. Let's play our low notes. Yay!
Hello, Mr. Cello.
Yay!
Listen to our music.
Everyone, play a low note. Low notes. Everyone play a high note.
Today I'm going to tell you a story about the elf and the shoemakers. Once upon a time, there was a family of elves who lived in a shoe store. There was a mommy elf, there was a daddy elf, there was a brother elf, and a sister elf. Elves are magical creatures who sleep all day and stay awake all night. And these elves were no different. Every morning as the sun rose, they would crawl into their tiny little elf beds hidden behind a door. By the time the man who owned the store came in, they'd all be sound asleep. The man never knew he had a family of elves in his store. He was too busy making and selling shoes to notice their tiny little elf beds behind the door. One day the man was so busy that he didn't have time to finish making the shoes he was working on. When he left for the night, there were scraps of leather on the table. As the moon rose, the elves woke up. "What's this?" the daughter elf asked as she jumped onto the table to take a closer look. "Why, that's leather," Mommy Elf answered. "The man who owns this shop must have taken it out to make a pair of shoes, but he didn't have time to finish." "I have an idea," said Daddy Elf. "We should make the shoes to help him." "That's a great idea," the elves all cheered. The elves worked hard all night long, and as the sun was rising, they finished. They tucked themselves into their tiny little beds and fell fast asleep. When the man came in later that morning, he was so surprised to see a brand new pair of beautiful shoes on his table. He was so happy, but who did it? That night, the man left out an even bigger pile of leather, and sure enough, when he got back to the store the next morning, there was even more shoes waiting for him. Who was helping him? It was a mystery. "I know," said the man. "I will sneak back into the store in the middle of the night to see who was helping me." And that night, he did just that. He walked through the door and saw the family of elves working hard to turn the leather into shoes. The elves saw the man and got scared. "Ah!" they screamed. "Don't be scared," said the man as he knelt down. "I'm not mad at you." "You're not?" the daddy elf asked, and the rest of the family huddled behind him. "Of course not," the man laughed. "I want to thank you. You have been such a big help and you've been making such beautiful shoes. It isn't right for you to do all that work and not be thanked." "You're welcome," the elf said proudly. "But I have a question," the man said. "Where did you come from?" "Right over here," the brother elf said as he pushed the big door aside. The man scrunched his eyes until he could make out the tiny elf beds. The daddy elf got worried, so he started saying, "Sir, please don't be mad at us for living in your store. It's been such a cozy home, and we hope you'll allow us to stay." But the man didn't answer. Instead, he jumped up and started running all over his store, gathering up bits of fabric and string. and the elves were so confused. What was this man doing? The man worked so fast that in a few minutes, he was done. He knelt back down and presented the elf with beautiful blankets that he had just sewn for them. "These are my thank you gifts to you," the man explained. "You're such great helpers that you are welcome to live in my store as long as you want." That morning, the elves curled up in their tiny little beds under their brand new blankets, and they slept better than they ever had. From that day on, the elves and the man lived and worked together in harmony. Every night the elves made shoes for the man, and every day the man made elves thank you gifts like coats and mittens and even teeny elf shoes. They all lived happily together after all. The end.
Yeah. Yay!
Hey, Danny.
Hi!
What are you drawing, son?
Tell me what you see, Daddy.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Here it is.
Huh?
So?
Aha! That's for Mom to drive to work. It's a car.
No, try again.
No?
Now what do you see?
Oh boy. It's,
Well,
Oh! Mom better turn on the wipers in her car. It's a cloud.
no, Daddy, you're wrong again.
Really?
Look, try again.
Oh! I got it!
Tell me.
She's out of the car. It's a lady.
Yeah, it is, Daddy. You're right. It is a lady.
Yes! Yes! I got it! Yes! Yeah! Woohoo! Daddy rules! Genius walking here! Clear a path! Coming through! Oh. 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 Danny? I love you! The Danny and Daddy dance! Step into a house that's made of magic balloons, where we all play games and whistle happy tunes. This is Bobby's house, it's a special wonderland. His hands create the magic, your wish is his command.
Right. wants to hold it? Me. Thank you. Wants to hold this? Me. You can. Thank you. Okay, can I get this? Thank you. You know what this is? Everybody say hi. Hi. You want to kiss him on the nose? Kiss him on the nose. Everybody say
Shapes and sizes.
Hello, sun. Hello, moon. Hello, everybody. Look, all the different pieces have all left the board. Let's see if you can put them back in their correct places. Can you fit the camel back in its place? Try again. You'll get it right. Well done. You got it right. Now let's see if you can fit the horse back on the board. You did it again. You put the horse back on the board. But can you fit the shape of the duck back in its place? Let's try again. You can do it. You did it! You put the duck back on the board. Now, one last shape is left. What about the ladybug? I bet you could find its place as well. Well done! Look at the board. You've managed to put all the different shapes back in their correct places. Congratulations! A camel, a horse, a duck, and a ladybug. All the shapes are back in their correct places on the board. Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, moon. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.